Hey, what's up, you guys? It's Savannah, and I have been trying to stay very organized in Disney Dreamlight Valley. And one of the things I have been working on is setting up these little organization stations in each of the new biomes on Storybook Vale. In these little areas, I'm including things like Goofy stalls, my chest, crafting stations, an area to grow things, cook. So I'm gonna break them all down for you. Hopefully this gives you some inspiration to get organized, and let's get into it. So when I started playing the DLC, I was just throwing all of my supplies haphazardly. There was a chest in each biome, but they were just like in no particular order. Crafting stations, I was digging holes left and right, planting these new crops. And then I decided, you know what? We can organize this. We can make it cute and functional. And this is what I came up with. So the first one of these stations I have made is in Mythopia. And I used the Mighty Gazebo as my base. Inside of it, I ended up placing this crafting station. I also added this cute rug, which I thought was so pretty over here and definitely matches the Mythopia vibe. For my snippets, I have one of the little slow traps outside of the gazebo. I've been loving all the new craftable recipes, so I used some of this new fence as well as this topiary plant. So we'll walk this way to the side, and this is where I have tucked away Goofy's stall. I'm hoping we'll eventually get some more Goofy stall skins, and hopefully one will match the Mythopia vibes a little bit better than the options we have currently. So in the meantime, I have tucked Goofy's little stall away on the side here. And then I also added a companion house here. So I popped in the Pegasus home, and I have all of the Pegasus currently. So they are all just prancing around, and it is so cute to see. This has to be one of my favorite areas in the Storybook Vale at this current point in time because Pegasus are just so cute. They're my new favorite companions. So let's make our way to the other side of the gazebo, and I will show you the rest of the things I have placed. Oh yeah, I did put a little storage chest here. So this is my home storage chest next to my crafting table. I have a cooking station here in case I need to make any one-off meals. And then I've also placed an automatic cooker here. And this is currently set up to make ranch salads, which is what I have been feeding the Pegasus. Now on the other side of the gazebo here, I have used an ancient gardening machine and set this up as a little farm to grow all the seeds here that Goofy sells. So currently I am growing plenty of black pepper. And then I have a storage chest tucked away on the side here next to the little garden. And in this, I have been placing everything that I have been gathering in Mythopia, as well as all of the seeds that I'm using in the automatic cooker. I have things like my ranch salads ready to go to feed the Pegasus. I have all of the forageable items, everything I've been growing. I also have the fish I've been collecting, spices, flowers, the olives, things like all of my demon snippets I've been popping in here as well. And then the things you mine and dig for are tucked away in this chest too. So these chests have been really handy because as I'm running around collecting things, I can quickly drop everything off in this one chest. And then as these chests begin to fill up, I can begin removing things and bringing them to my home storage where I'm holding all of my Storybook Vale stuff. So let's go ahead and make our way over to the binds, and I will show you the setup for that biome. So I loved the setup I had in Mythopia so much that I decided on stream to decorate this area for the bind as well as an area for Everafter. So let's go over the bind. Now I'm not so in love with this gazebo in this biome. I hope eventually we'll see another option with more of a fall vibe that would work really nice here, but it does do the job of docking all of my resources together and helping me to not be running and scrambling around the biome looking for what I need. In the front here, I have my snippet lures. And then in the back, I have the little slow trap placed here. I'm still working on crafting them for the other biomes, / I've been moving them around to the other areas as I've been opening them up. So I'll probably go back and add more lures in the other areas as well. But for now, here in the binds, I have the red iron crafting station. Again, the iron cooking stove for one-off meals. Here I have a red large chest, and this is holding all of my materials for this biome. So I'm holding things like all of the fruits, the barley to feed the owls. I have all of the forageables, the gems we find here like the opals. I'm keeping all of my flowers, the owl snippets, the fish here, the mud, pine cones, petrified wood, and all of the seeds for my ancient gardener here are all tucked away. Again, I have a home chest here. And then on the other side, I have placed Goofy's stall right across from my little companion house. For this biome, I used this one that came in the set with the footstool companion, which I think is so cute, and this companion house looks great in the bind. And it is currently holding all of the owls I have collected. Now, one last thing to show you here is just the garden. And I've tucked it behind this cute new fence that has all of the little books hidden away in it. And this is currently growing some pumpkins and cauliflower at this little ancient gardener. So let's make our way to the last station like this. So here we are at the final hub in Everafter. And for this station, I chose to use Tiana's gazebo to really add to the fairy tale elements of this biome. And I think that the colors on it look so stunning. So we have that acting as our little centerpiece here. Out front, I made a sitting area because of course I had to go all out with the tea theme, and I have a little teapot resting on that table and this adorable new chair you can make in this DLC. I have just been going wild with some of these new items, so I found this toadstool fairy circle in Scrooge's and thought that the caterpillar from Alice in Wonderland looked so cute in it. On the other side of the gazebo here, I have tucked away my Goofy stall. This is one of the Goofy stall skins, and I personally think that this variant looks really cute in Everafter, but again, would love to see more Goofy stall skins. Next to Goofs, I have my home chest again. This is an automatic cooker, and basically I've just been interacting with this for my storybook magic duties. Like when it says to prepare 2 meals, I just have meals cooking here constantly so I can quickly grab them and collect that storybook magic, because we know that is certainly a grind. Now, stepping into the gazebo, this is actually really cute because you can place these little stations in here and you can still interact with them, no issues. So I have my little cooking stove, campfire here, and then on the other side, I have Ariel's crafting table as my little crafting station. And I think it looks really cute to be working in the gazebo here. Now, on the other side of this little stone wall here, I have my ancient gardener going. The fairy rye is one of my favorite crops to grow in this biome, and I think that this may become a permanent fairy rye garden once I have stocked up on the rest of the new ingredients. But in this chest, again, I have a bunch of my Everafter supplies. So it's holding things like all of my frog snippets, fairy bubbles, all the flowers you find here, the fruits that you collect, all the vegetables and the oats and things like that I have been growing. The crystals, I always keep the pure ice in here so that I can easily feed the baby dragons. Again, I have more of the seeds and some of the fish I've been collecting in this biome. So that all lives in this chest. And then one last thing to show you here, of course, I had to find a home for my baby dragons. So I have them docked here with this adorable companion house, which I think looks very cute in Everafter. I've already moved Minnie Mouse's house here as well, which looks really cute with this companion house too. And I love to see the little baby dragons prancing around here. So this is just something I found to help my gameplay. It makes it really easy to run around and collect all these new resources and easily store them away in an organized fashion, which is something I've definitely been trying to work on. Feel free to take inspiration from this video and don't forget to like and subscribe.